So we're going to look at quick links, a way to save things when you're looking or trying to gather materials. And the quick link is up here. It actually looks more like a pin. You start off by going to a library where you've got all sorts of different things to find. And so let's say I choose this video called Tour of the States. So I go here, I see that there is a video. I may watch that video and say, oh, I like this. And if I do, I go up here to the pin, click on it, and say, yes, let's add that. And so I can go back up, click on my pin, and sure enough, Tour of the States is there. So then I can go back and find more things. And so I've done some more work with states, and I found a document. Doesn't have a very good name, but I go look at this document, and it's a quick little worksheet on how to name which states. And so then I go back, and again I'm going to pin it, and I'm going to have to add the page with that name, and that name is sample test. So we'll go back and look at that later. And we will note that here's sample test. I'm going to maybe rename that later. But I have a sample test to use. So I can keep going and filling up this pin with all the things I need. Now note that later I can go back and delete all these things for my next research. So that's how you gather things. Next, let's take a look at how you use quick links. Back in the activity page, or in my calendar, or in my groups, or on my blog, any place I want, I'll often see this pin. So if I want to include those materials, I click on the pin, and there are those items I've been putting in, such as sample test and tour of the states. So I just click on those, and they will now be linked to this area, and students can see them. For example, if I just click on tour of the states and add a post, we can see that tour of the states is now included, and so as I make my post I can include tour of the states if I need to. Quick links is everywhere, and you'll always have it available to you.